Back. This is graphing linear equations 2. The skill that I want you to try to continue to develop when we're graphing equations is the fact that the skill is really just making that chart and plotting those points. The most difficult part excuse me, the most difficult part is making that chart. And so since this is already in function form, because it's solved for y, we're going to go ahead and make our chart. X, y, boom. I notice that I've got 1/2. And so I want to pick things that are easily multiplied by a half. Well, as always, I'm going to pick 0. And so y equals 1/2 times 0 minus 7, which gives me 1/2 times 0 is 0 minus 7, so minus 7. So my first point is 0 comma minus 7. And things that are easily multiplied by a half. 2 is easily multiplied by a half, as is negative 2. So I have y equals 1/2 of 2 minus 7, which is 1 minus 7, which is negative 6. And so I've got 2 comma negative 6. Alright, you see how that worked? Y equals 1/2 times negative 2 minus 7 equals minus 1 minus 7. Oops. Minus 1 minus 7, which gives me minus 8. So I go negative 2 comma minus 8. I picked my domain so that it would be easy for me to develop this chart. Alright, so when I plot these points, let's plot them. 0, negative 7, this is 6, 7, 8. Alright, so 0 comma negative 7 is going to be here. 2 comma negative 6 is going to be here. 2 comma negative 6. And I've got negative 2 comma negative 8, which is going to be down here. 2 comma negative 8. And when I plot this line, look at where it is. It's down there, but all of those equations, all of those solutions to the equation form a line. This is good for us because we plot that chart, then we make the line. The last topic that we need to discuss in this is vertical and horizontal lines. What I want to try to emphasize to you is making a chart always works. Vertical, up and down. Horizontal, side to side. That's all there is to it. So when I look at this, I'm going to be discerning, is y equals or x equals the negative or the positive. Watch what happens. If y equals 3, what if x is negative 1? What does y equal? 3. If x is 0, what does y equal? Oh yeah, 3. What about if x is 1? Y equals 3. Right, good. What if x is 2? What does y equal? Oh yeah, 3. So, when I plot these points, I go to negative 1, 3. I go to 0, 3. Hope you see what's happening here. 1, 3, 2, 3. Look at what happened right there. It's all the stuff that is y equals 3. And so the horizontal line is the y equals. So it always equals 3. Always equals 3. Let's look at the x equals 4. Well, x equals 4. It can't equal anything else because it always equals 4. So what does y equal? Well, what if y equals 1? What does x equal? Oh yeah, 4. What about 0? Oh yeah, it's 4. What about if y equals 5? Oh yeah, it's 4. What about if y equals negative 1? Oh yeah, it's 4. X equals 4. Up and down. Y equals 3, side to side. So when x equals 4, what about at 0? Y equals 0? It's 4, comma 0. What about at y equals 0? That's where we're at. Y equals 1. Oh yeah, 4, comma 1. At 5, up here it is 4, comma 5. And down here it's 4, comma negative 1. Notice what happens. It is a vertical line. If y equals 3, it always equals 3. If x equals 4, it always equals 4. That's the gist of vertical and horizontal lines. I hope you can see how making a chart really helps you develop this skill. Write me a summary. Tell me what you learned. Tell me what was interesting. All right, we'll see you next time.